Narratives being set. Please take heed and please listen carefully. Shalom, this is the brother Abaya from the GMS Virginia camp, back at it again. Before I get started, like always, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rachaha Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men I learned the truth from. And Shalom, peace and blessings goes out to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, sincerely waiting and adoring until the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. Alright, I got the definition of narrative pulled up here. This is the one I want to read right here. Alright, a representation of a particular situation or process in such a way as to reflect or conform to an overarching set of aims or values. Alright, and what is the aim of these narratives that are being painted right now throughout the news? We're going to see in due time, but let me play the video.
The spreading COVID-19 Delta variant. Health officials are warning about a new spike in cases among young people and in communities of color. Last month, the Delta variant accounted for just over 2% of COVID cases in America. Now that number is up to 20%. We are learning of this spike just one day after the White House announced the U.S. will not reach its vaccination goal by the 4th of July. Dr. Anthony Fauci told CBS This Morning he is not concerned about.
So they're already painting that narrative. Okay, they're not going to reach the goal that was of 70% of Americans getting the potion by July 4th. So what is going to need to take place to get the people to take this potion? Right? What things are going to have to occur or put in place to motivate people to get this? All right, are things going to tighten up more? Is this variant going to spread more? Are they going to force the jobs to require it? All right, we'll see. But the narratives are being set, man.
The U.S. missing that vaccination deadline.
We've done extremely well, so we're going to probably by the 4th of July be, 67, 68%. That's really good. The 70% aspirational goal by the 4th of July to get individuals with one single dose to get 70% of at least one dose was an aspirational goal, but it was never the end game. I mean, we want to go right through July 4th into the summer, continuing to get people vaccinated.
To talk more about this, I'm joined by Dr. Jerry Abraham. He is the vaccine director of Kedron Community Health Center in Los Angeles. Doctor, welcome. Great to see you again. Now, we know the Delta variant is more contagious and therefore moves faster through a community. We are seeing it not only infect, but kill some younger people and, within communities of color. Why is this happening, and what do we need to do to get a handle on it?
Must keep stressing communities of color. All right, don't forget, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians through your father's lineage, you are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, the true children of the nation of Israel. All right, this variant, just like the first variant, is affecting people of color more than anybody else.
Great. Thank you again so much for having me. We're here from Kedron Vaccines live in South LA, and you see it's getting harder and harder to get people vaccinated. But absolutely, we're very concerned about these new variants, particularly this Delta variant that is more infectious, more contagious, perhaps even more deadly. And when we look at who's not vaccinated, when we look at young people, when we look at vaccination rates amongst Black and brown men, where vaccine rates are still lower than where we want them to be, definitely lower than other segments of the population, they are most vulnerable. So not being vaccinated goes hand.
So you black, all right? You black people are the problem. All right, y'all need to get the potion. Y'all holding up progress. Y'all the reason we can't get back to normalcy. All right, you black, the black people of society holding us back. All right, that's the narrative.
hand in hand with who is most vulnerable, who is getting infected with this Delta variant. And of course, we're looking at this Delta variant becoming the most dominant strain here in the US and abroad. So those that are not vaccinated are the most vulnerable. And we know this is more contagious, more deadly. We don't have any moment to delay. Please get vaccinated if you haven't been vaccinated yet.
Now, as you mentioned, there's a large...
You black people, hurry up and get the potion before this thing spreads. All right? Hurry up.
Part of our population that is still not eligible to be vaccinated. And of course, we're referring to children under the age of 12. What are the concerns about how vulnerable they may be to this variant? Is it, for instance, making them sicker? And how do we protect them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we really are doing everything we can to convey to parents, to young people. As you know, Pfizer is authorized for people 12 and older. We're in a mad dash, a race to get high schoolers, middle schoolers vaccinated. We've been partnering with community colleges, with parks and recs where young people are currently, and there's still a lot of hesitation, reluctance. People are still very concerned about getting their children vaccinated, and yet we still...
I wonder why so much hesitancy. Who knows? But, you know, 2 years ago, we didn't need no potion. A year and a half ago, we didn't need no potions. Everything was running smoothly. Now you need 1 potion, 2 potions, 3 potions, 4 potions. When will it stop? You need more and more concoctions, right? Let me get and this wasn't supposed to be like no long lesson or nothing like that. I just wanted to bring this to the body's attention. The narratives are being set, narratives are being laid out to roll out their agendas that they want to place forth. But this is Ephesians chapter 5. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See ye then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Let's get that word circumspect. Let's get that word circumspect. All right. Accurately, diligently, exactly. All right. Diligent in what? Diligent in your watching. Because in the next verse, what is it going to say? It says what? Let's go back. It says, seeing that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right, being on your watch, being able to see the narratives that are being painted, all right, that are unfolding right before your very eyes. And we've been saying this, the things that are being rolled out, we've been saying that we're going to say these things. It's really tacky. You can call it before it's coming. But let me see if it's anything else left on this video.
See that this Delta variant is infecting young people. We are still seeing ICU admissions. We are still seeing hospitalizations amongst children. And of course, children can also pass the Delta variant, pass COVID-19 on to their loved ones, including those not vaccinated in their community, in their household. So kids are still a very critical piece to the puzzle. Of course, we can't vaccinate children under 12. So they're absolutely susceptible, again, being more contagious, more infectious, they are vulnerable. So we look forward to the day that 6 and over are eligible for vaccines. We just definitely need to make sure that everyone that is eligible, we answer their questions, we engage them, we reach out to them. We call them the hardly reached, not the hard to reach. We just need to do a better job of reaching people where they are. For example, this past week.
Oh, yeah, he's effeminate. The scriptures clearly tell you no effeminate shall enter into the kingdom of the Lord. All right, but anyways, I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to, if you want to watch the rest of the video, you can pull it up for yourself. There's There's no greater time to be on your watch more than now. Serious, serious times we're in. Serious, serious times we're heading into. So yeah, just keep on watching it. We're gonna keep watching this thing unfold, man, and keep doing what we need to do as servants and followers of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So with that, to the next time I say Shalom.